welcome to the Aquarian Mind podcast. Today's podcast, episode number 175. I'm your host, Jamel Crothers. It's Mondays with Mello, and today I'm discussing a major secret to my success. And it's going to be a good one today. And obviously, success comes with sacrifice, long nights, hard work, failure, rejection, and being tired a lot. But there's one major secret to my success, and it's my lifestyle. And while I've never, really talked about the whole landscape of it, I've kind of talked about it in glimpses on here. It's time that I discuss this. And none of what I've accomplished is without the right diet, exercising, and getting the right amount of sleep. And I can say at this current time and moment, I do not get the right amount of sleep, but I do get naps in. And the reason why I don't get the right amount of sleep is because I deal with insomnia, and I'm always thinking, and I always have things going on in my mind and my life and goals and this and that. So neither here or there. But in regards to my diet, I've cut out a lot of things. Bread, dairy. I do have ice cream from time to time, but I don't really do it much anymore. The sugary drinks all the time. And I've given up red meat, which means no steaks, no pork chops, no ribs, things like that. Those things make me feel very heavy in my body. I will indulge in a rib or two from time to time, but it's only like if I'm home, I'm around family, and it's in front of my face. But to say that I eat it regularly, no, I do not do that anymore. And I've given that stuff up for a life of drinking more water, eating a lot more fruit, and eating, a lot more vegetables with the meat that I may eat, which may either be shrimp, which some people really don't do, and chicken for the most part, which some people don't do either. But those two things are, I think, more of a safety net for me. As far as the fruit go, I have a thing for apples. Obviously, that's always been that way since I was a young kid. Red apples, that's just my thing. And then I got introduced to pink lady apples, and I've never turned back. But anyway, Fuji apples are pretty good too. Sorry, I really know my apples. But anyway, I do the bananas, but I also do fruit shakes at least once or twice a week, which will consist of bananas, strawberries, blueberries. Sometimes I'll throw bananas in there. Pineapples and frozen, and I get that stuff frozen so it lasts longer, grapes, things of that nature. So that is really a huge part of my success, is really living a certain way and eating a certain diet. Do I snack? Yes, I do. I have a weakness for chocolate chip cookies, just to give you guys the heads up. So if you guys ever put chocolate chip cookies in front of me, they are going to disappear. But I do try to incorporate the vegetables into all of my dinners. I do not do the canned vegetables. I really try to do frozen because that's less sodium. It's just a lot of things. And I've done a lot of these things because of family situations, and I will say there are certain family situations that have changed my lifestyle. And I will say that I was living a pretty good lifestyle, but I've improved it significantly over the past few years. And another major thing, I have cut down from 3 meals to 2 meals a day. Now, I know that sounds crazy, and everyone is going to be like, well, you should eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I eat breakfast and I eat dinner. Breakfast is important because it's going to energize me and it's going to get me going. And then dinner is more of like, okay, like I'm having that last meal for the day. I changed that because of what my work schedule was when I was living on the East Coast. And then when I moved to the West Coast, I kind of kept that same realm going. And it allows more balance. It gives my stomach time to process the food that I am eating. And I do drink a good amount of water throughout my day. One trick with keeping your stomach right is to drink water in the morning before you have any sort of meals. Do I drink coffee? No, I do not. I do not like the taste of it. So yeah, I had it at a very young age as a kid, and I was like, ooh, that is not for me. No matter what no matter what you put in coffee, no, I'm just not going to drink it. I am a tea person, and I will say that if you were ever to see my tea collection, like you would look at me like I was crazy. But I blame my mother for that because my mother drinks tea and she tells me all the good ones to drink, like the French vanilla, decaffeinated, and the peppermints, and all that stuff. So, and the green teas, and yes, I do have all of those in my house, just in case, I'm not feeling my greatest. So that I will say is a very important component of my life. Do I drink tea every day? No, I drink it on occasion, and because I live where I live, it's pretty much hot the most of the time, so I don't really indulge in tea really until about November, December, and then once it hits April again, that's it for me. I'm done with tea. But anyway, so as far as that goes, drinking water in the morning helps to open up your stomach, which allows food digestion to be a lot easier and better. And drinking water at night before you go to bed, but be careful with that because you will be waking up in the middle of the night, and that's just a guarantee for me. I try to drink water to kind of flush out everything that I have had in the day, and it allows, for a better balance as far as my body goes. So the nutritional value for, my water intake, that really helps immensely. When I'm recording these podcasts, I do drink water. So sometimes if you hear that pause, that's me drinking water because it's a need for me. Exercising, I work out in the gym, I would say 4 to 5 times a week. Along with that, I am doing a 3.5 mile bike ride on Friday morning. Then I get a basketball workout between an hour and a half, and then I ride 3.5 miles back to my apartment. And then sometimes I'm crazy enough to, go get in the pool and do that, but I've kind of cut down on that part because then my body's ridiculously sore. And then, Saturdays I pay the price where I have to do another workout. But I do make sure I work out my body. I do core workouts. I do stretch a lot. Stretching is huge, and it's important, especially if you're working and you're sitting. You gotta, get up and move your body around, get your blood flowing. All of these components are major key to my success and where I am right now. And I'm talking about success in, myself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, not the financial aspect. What happens with life is everyone attributes success to finances. No. What success really means for me is feeling good emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. If I take care of those 4 things, the financial aspects of my life and my fruits of my labor will continue to grow. But if you're trying to get rich and you're trying to live this great life, but you're not taking care of yourself the right way, by the time you get to where you want to get financially, you're not going to be able to enjoy it. And you're probably going to be giving it back to the medical field, which is the field that I work in during the day when I'm not recording these podcasts and writing my books. So what I'm trying to say is build your success on your spiritual realm, which means silencing everything that's going on around you. What that consists of is your TV, your phone, your iPads, your tablets, your family members, your friends, your kids, and sometimes you just need quiet and to explore yourself and who you are, and to be in nature, and to ground yourself, and to get the vitamin D from the sun, and to, not be immersed in all of the things that are going on around you. And I call that noise pollution. You're being advertised to the moment you open your phone. You go on apps, you check your emails, and you do certain things. Your TV is inundated with TV shows to entertain you. And I'm not going to say don't do those things. I'm just saying do it in moderation. There are nights I watch TV for an hour. There's nights where I watch TV for 3 hours during the week. On the weekends, I know on Saturday I'm going to watch college football all day, but it doesn't mean that I'm not doing work along with watching my college football. So while I'm watching college football, I'm working on my website and I'm doing different things and I'm improving it and I'm making it better. And that's where the work comes in. And after I do all of that, then later on in the evening, I take my butt to the gym and I work out. And I come back and I relax. And I may do a little bit more work and then I'm done for the day. But that's just what my life is, and that's what it consists of. My life is a little bit different than a lot of you guys who are listening right now. You guys probably have kids and homes and cars and a lot of things to take care of. And that's fine. That's part of your life. But make sure you carve out the time to build the success in your mind, your body, and your soul. Because that is what's going to matter at the end of the day. Do you want to live a long life, or are you trying to shorten your life and be in a hospital bed? I don't think you want to do that at this point in time of your life. So I just want you guys to get a feel for certain things that I do. And yes, sleep is very necessary too. 6 to 8 hours from what they say. Sometimes I get 5 to 6. I would rather get 7 to 8, but the way my life is right now, I unfortunately do not get the sleep that I need all of the time. So I do take naps during the day, and that helps me and allows me to get through my day. So that's just important. And, you got to make sure that you give your body the right amount of time to recover from anything that you're doing. And my sleep allows me to recover from my workouts, my full-time job, doing work on books, blogs, podcasts, projects, all that stuff. So I got to make sure that I'm taking care of myself on a regular basis. And once I do that, I'm in great shape. So those are things that, contribute to my success and where I am in my life right now. And that's something that's going to always be continuous. And I'm thankful and blessed that I live in warm weather all year long. So it gives me the opportunity to really live the lifestyle that I really want to live, which is exercising daily, being out and getting sunlight, and, enjoying nature a little bit more. Wherever you live, try to make the best of your situation. But I'll tell you right now, I do not miss snow. I do not miss cold weather. I do not miss wearing heavy clothes. And with that said, that is my podcast for today. I thank you guys for listening. As always, be good, everyone, and go accomplish your goals.